And now, your first Alert 5 weather.
So let's talk about our weather pattern at the upper levels of the atmosphere, and it's really going to help explain our weather pattern for the rest of the week. So we've got high pressure. That generally means sinking air for us. That usually means dry and warm conditions. We've got low pressure. That means air is naturally rising, and that generally means cloudier, cooler, and wetter conditions. In between that pressure gradient, we have that air kind of squeezed and forced through along the jet stream, and it becomes quite windy in between. So initially we've got some warmth and some windy conditions with the influence of this high pressure in the jet stream, and then later this week we're going to start to see cooling conditions as this low pressure skirts by Colorado, and in the extended outlook we're trending cooler. So you'll definitely notice that warmth initially for today. Tomorrow. Today's high was 82 in Pueblo, average is 70. It was 73 in the Springs today, average is 65. So we began a warm up. That's going to keep with us tomorrow. Temperatures right now across the region are slowly cooling down now that the sun is down. We're mostly in the 60s and 70s currently, and as far as conditions go tonight, it's going to be fairly mild, and temperatures overnight will be about 10 to 15 degrees above normal, with overnight lows in the 40s and 50s. So should be t-shirt weather tomorrow afternoon. We'll have lots of sunshine. Maybe you'll just need a light layer early on, but then you'll leave your jacket in the car for the rest of the day. Now, we have been talking about heavy rain for southwestern Colorado over the past 5 days. We haven't had a whole lot of moisture from that, just a few showers here and there. And we do still have some lingering moisture in place for tomorrow. So we could start the day with partly cloudy conditions and a few sprinkles in the mountains and the plains. And then come the afternoon, our next cold front arrives. This is when we're going to start to feel the influence of that low pressure skirting closer to Colorado. It will swing a cold front through our area, so by Friday evening, some showers and storms will be possible. You might even hear rumbles of thunder to put you to bed on Wednesday evening. So that will be our first cold front coming in, and you'll notice that cool down by Thursday. But until that system moves through, it's going to be very warm on Wednesday. With 60s, 70s, and 80s will be about 10 to 15 degrees above average. Unfortunately, I haven't forgotten about the wind. That in between the high and low is going to be right overhead tomorrow. So strong wind gusts out of the south, 30 to 45 miles per hour with that jet stream right over Colorado. Then we begin the cool down. So front arrives Wednesday evening, gives us a chance of some showers and storms. Thursday will be a little cooler to a high of 70, not as windy, but definitely breezy in the afternoon. Thursday actually looks like a really nice day. We'll further cool down Friday to Saturday with that low pressure over Colorado, and we'll be in the 60s. However, we're going to be on the dry side of that system, so our sky should remain quite sunny. And in Pueblo, 84 tomorrow, down to 76 Thursday, down to 70 Friday. Those will be our cooler days, Friday, Saturday, before we warm right back up on Monday. In Canyon City, a chance of a shower tomorrow, a high of 79. Then we'll cool down to the upper 60s for highs Friday, Saturday. And finally for Woodland Park, spotty shower potential for Wednesday, a thunderstorm possible in the evening. And then we're cool in the 50s Thursday through Saturday.